Definitely, y'all. So, my bro, want to say something. In 2 months, man, I gotta say that my life has kind of changed. I lost 25 pounds. I started going gym. I start ignoring women, but in a good way. You know what I mean? I'm not seeking attention, as you mentioned. One of your specific videos I show you right there. This video right here, you talking about ignoring women in a good way. Right. And I follow that technique you've been talking about, and I see the results, man. In just 2 weeks, like, it's crazy. All the girls out there like seeking attention. I put myself in high value, as you said, and I'm building myself. Now everything is better. Everything is like 10 times better right now. So, man,
proof, guys, proof. You got to ignore women. And this is also setting a standard that there is a right way to do it, bro. There's a right way to go about this process. Guys want to go all the way to negative. You don't got to do all that, bro. You don't got to do all that. The video he mentioned, I'm going to add some more points to this. That's going to help you. Okay. Because what you got to understand is your game is literally just poker. You got to imagine you're playing poker with women, and levels of interest will rise or fall depending on one of these cards, which your pocket ace, I'm going to call that ignore women. That's a play that you can use, bro. That's one of the cards in your hand. You don't want to show it. You don't want to show it. And there are different ways to go about doing this. Sometimes you're dealing with chicks long term. Sometimes you're going to be dealing with chicks short term. Most guys on this side, I know you're dealing with chicks short term because a lot of them ain't going to be worth it for long term. But I have experience there too. And I'm going to tell you right now, we as men, we simple creatures. That's a good thing for us when we on the grind. Like bro said, hey, he lost 25 pounds. He stopped focusing on women, lost 25 pounds. He really locked in. We make that process real simple when we get rid of the distraction. When a woman becomes your distraction, your whole life gets screwed up. But when you ignore women, you put yourself first, your grind, you make it simple, bro. You make it a simple process. That's how you remain efficient. That's how you see gains like he's been making. 25 pounds lost, making more money, women showing more interest in him because he's not pressed for a situation. He's not pressed for the pussy. You know what I'm saying? That'll work out in your favor when you ignore them to focus on your grind. Simple process. But it works to your detriment with women when we talking long term, because women figure you out, bro. Women figure us out real quick and they get bored. You already know. Girls just want to have fun. But you be the guy that's always looking to be the exciting time. And that way you'll have plenty of women. You want to test your options out. You can ignore them. Ignore a chick over here. Insert another chick here. Put these two girls on the back burner. That's ignoring them. And allow two others that may have earned your time. You know what I'm saying? You should be testing them out. That's the way you're interviewing them. Okay, well, have you been cooperating enough to earn my time? Or do I just need to get you to act right? So I got to put you on the back burner, ignore you. It's a lot of different ways you can use this. It's a lot of different ways. Some of you guys, your chicks figured you out so quickly, they already know as soon as they send you a text, you're going to respond within 5 minutes. They know your work schedule. They know when you leave work. They know when you go to the gym. They know when you're getting back. Hey, bro, I live with 2 girlfriends. 2. We'll never do that again, by the way. Never live with a woman. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you're ignoring them is really going to be clutch, because that's what it's going to take to actually keep your mystery up. And it's even harder when you're living with them, when you're in a long-term situation. You got to keep the interest up somehow. You got to switch things up. You got to introduce a little spontaneity into your lifestyle. If you living with this broad and she literally eats, sleeps, breathes with you 24/7, it's pretty tough, bro. It's pretty tough. So wait a couple hours. If she knows your schedule, go to the gym early sometimes. Sometimes I would go super late. Sometimes I made sure she didn't even know where I was at. Oh, I thought he got off at this time. Texting me. I waited. Don't respond instantly so they know exactly what you're doing, exactly where to find you, exactly how to get to you. Relax. I'm busy at this time. You be busy sometimes. Ignore them. Ignore them for a period of time so they can think about you, so they can think about what you're doing. This might seem like manipulation. It's a little bit low key like that, but it needs to be that way. See, we are simple. Them as women, they need a lot of things to entertain them. So this is only to help them out. You got to see it this way, fellas. I know it's like some people in here are already going to be thinking negative about it, bro. It's what it takes. It's just like how women attract other women. They say that they want a man that will only be loyal and faithful to them, but they do those men dirty. They don't respect those men. But if it's a man with the capability of attracting and having other options, they have more respect for him because he has the ability to catch, because he has the ability to get other women. That only adds to his level of attraction, his SMV. You know what I'm saying? Sexual market value. Or also how the majority of women, at least 85% now, are all seeking and sharing the top 10% of men. Why is that? Because they don't even know what they want. So don't listen to them. Let's hear what I'm saying. You got to ignore them sometimes, especially when we talking about women that you first meeting, guys. And that's how I know the majority of you got, okay, you need to hear this out real quick. This is what I know the majority of y'all are doing when you stepping out, when you having fun, when you just prospecting, you're testing your options, your capability to add some chicks to your roster or your plate, your rotation, whatever you want to call it, bro. This is going to come in clutch for you because, like I said, the poker game. You know what a lot of girls like to do when they're outside, when they, got a makeup on, got them filters on, they got the little tight dress, they're looking real nice, booty looking just crazy, and they got the heels on. Like, come on, y'all. What happens when women step outside looking like that? All of a sudden, it becomes all about getting attention. All of a sudden, it becomes all about getting looks. You see them in a little circle, they be shaking their ass and stuff. If you see all these girls rejecting every man that comes up to them, and then they just like snicker right after, and they're doing it for attention, bro. That's an ego boost to them. You don't want to be in the same category as those guys, even though those guys haven't done nothing wrong. A lot of these women will look at you that way if you're not able to ignore them. They over there shaking and twerking and doing all this stuff, grabbing attention from all these men. You be the one not looking. Yes, you want to look, of course, but that's why it's poker. You can't show your hand. You separate yourself already by not showing that thirsty ass card. You can't be like that, bro. You have to ignore it. And bro, me and bro was just at the beach bar, bro. Do you know how many cheeks be out there just jiggling and shaking around and jumping around? Bro, that's thirst trap central. You really got to be on point as a man. You can't show your hand. Is she choosing you out of genuine interest, or is she just doing this for attention? You got to be on point, bro. You won't even know what their card is. That's why you got to ignore her. You got to ignore those thirst traps. It's all trapping you. It's all trying to trap you to see if they can categorize you this way. And then they see that. They're like, okay, now I can use him. I can manipulate him. Hey, can you get me some drinks? Not happening. Not happening. Love T-Pain. Shout out T-Pain. But we ain't buying them no drinks. That's not what we out here to do. Okay? They will be lucky to be talking to a man like you. They should be. You even have the capability of ignoring them, bro. That means that you're not putting them on a pedestal. Just because you over here shaking that thing and you got a BBL and you feel like you just got all this respect. Not me. Not from me. You separate yourself, bro. Ignore that. Ignore them. Of course, we love it, bro, but you can't show your hand. You got to act like you've already been there. If you haven't, you got to at least show them that that's not enough to get you, bro. It's not enough. They got to come with more. I see you doing that, but you also did that for 10 other guys. I like how you making it move. You reverse jamming that thing and you flipping it back, rotating it again. I like how you doing it, but I need you to throw it back on me. I need to see I need to see that you really feeling me. How you feeling me? You got to call her bluff, bro. You got to see if she really about you. Is she really interested in you, dog? Or is she just doing this for attention? Ignore it, bro. You got to, at least first, at least initially. Because when you do that, guys, I'm going to tell you what happens. You call their hand. These females is playing poker just like us. It's a poker game, yeah. You got that pocket ace, ignoring her. At least the little attention bluffs that they pull off. Oh yeah, I'm gonna shake this in front of you. I'm gonna bend over in front of you real quick. I'm gonna smile at you real quick. Although we don't know for sure yet. It could be a choosing signal, could not be. She could really just get off on attention, and they get off on attention, period. We know that. Attention is a woman's currency, is like gold to them. I think these hoes would rather just get attention more than breathing sometimes. Right? They would rather be like, it's a proven fact that these women would have the attention from social media over being in a real steady relationship, a solid relationship. They would take that. Like if they had to choose between getting all the attention on IG from them booty pics over the sink versus a solid, genuine relationship to last and a marriage and all this other, they taking that, bro. That's what we dealing with today, bro, with the modern women. So you would be a fool not to be ignoring them, at the very least initially, especially if you meeting these chicks for the first time. You don't know what cars they got. You don't know how they bluffing. Call them on it. Oh, look at this. Why don't you buy me a drink? No, I'm good. Why? See? And if she get mad, you know what that is? You irritated her ego. You called her bluff. You ain't fall for it. All these other guys falling for those traps. You separate yourself, bro. Ignore them. I'm telling you, ignore that BS, dog. It's not good enough. I'm gonna need to see more. I'm gonna need to see some more. I'm gonna need to see some action. Action on this Johnson. I'm gonna need to see that. How about you throw that back? How about you throw that on me? And then, we'll see how compatible we are. And then, okay, let me continue to see if you really, okay, bet. Don't just do this for the drink then. Right? Just because you're throwing at me for a couple of days. Let's see if we compatible first. Let's see if we real vibe and having a good time. Now put your number in my phone. You keep that up, bro. Keep that energy on you. You see if she's following through with that. Because we need to see more than just what they initial is. Their initial attention gain is. Their initial ego boost. A lot of them just looking for that ego boost. These chicks be over here in a circle with their friends in the club. You see those groups. All they doing, they rejecting every guy that pull up on purpose and making themselves feel good. When the men is out here falling for their first bluff of attention, they just feed off of it, bro. You be different, dog. Be different. Ignore them. You got to. Get your focus up. Like bro did. Lost 25 pounds. Shout out to bro. We got to get in the gym, bro. We got to maximize our potential as men. You got a grind to get to, bro. You got a bag to get to. There's way too much out here for you to be prioritizing some women, bro. Ignore them for a minute. Ignore them for some time. You retire away from that and then come back and observe the streets. You ain't missing out, bro. You ain't missing out. The same, bro, these chicks gonna be out here throwing booty, rain, sleet, or snow. They're gonna be out here in these tight dresses. It don't matter if it's 23 degrees outside. They will be in a tight dress, heels, ready to throw something for attention. I'm telling you, bro, you ain't missing nothing. Take your time, bro. Ignore them. Focus on you. Focus on winning, bro. Focus on winning. And let them come and go. That's victory right there.